So if you have watched my stream recently, you probably have seen that I have played a bit of solo Alphabridge, even with the 6-piece, right? And you should also have been seeing my PvP video here on YouTube. So I thought I would just quick go through the build. It's nothing too special. However, there is some stuff that I have done different that a lot of you guys probably won't do, right? So let's take a look at it. So 6-piece Alphabridge with 2 SMGs. In my opinion, the best way this build works. Because House have a unique talent called Card Counter, right? Which means you can get another talent which is top tier, like Competent, for example. So I'm using Responsive Deadly Card Counter and Competent from the second one, right? You could use Unforgiving as well. I have done that, but I feel like Responsive Deadly kind of works better for me, but it depends on your playstyle. Unforgiving is really, really good, especially with this build, with high firearms. But yeah, you can get a lot of clutch plays with Unforgiving, but it's up to you. We can check the mods quick here, like nothing specialist, crit damage everywhere, right? Using crit chance mag actually this time, right? So usually I use like crit damage mag on my SMG, on my normal builds, because I already reached the crit chance cap, right? But since I'm playing Alphabridge, I have 2 SMGs, so I don't have to care about crit chance as much as I have to do if I play AR. So my crit chance is 47.5, and that's what we want to reach, because with precision you will be at 60% crit chance, which is the cap, right? So I don't have to actually get crit chance mods everywhere on my gear. So on some pieces I do have health instead, which is pretty nice. But yeah, let's go through all the pieces though. Exotic damage and health on the chest, nothing too special here. We have health gear mods here. I think I have 3 health gear mods, right? Because having more additional crit here won't really do anything. Like sure, if they're not if I don't get pulse on them or precision, yeah, then it will do something. But so many times people these days, they don't play conceal pulse, so I think this is just a better way to build it, right? On the mask, we actually roll electronics just so we can get a longer duration ult. So with this stat distribution that we currently have, having 1,200-ish extra electronics, we have around 4.2 signature skill duration before it swaps, right? And the signature skill duration when you actually get it is around 7 seconds, which I think is a pretty good ultimate, right? You can build this in a few other ways as well, not going electronics, going more firearms. I did that, and I personally think that this is the most fun, having a longer duration ult. Maybe it's not as good, but it's just more fun, and that's the reason why I choose to play this build, right? It's not a good build, but it's fun, right? Fun. It's not as reliable or good as the 5-piece in my opinion. Like a 5-piece Alphabridge with Vigorous in group, or even Barrett, I wouldn't really suggest that, but maybe Tenacious or Refresh Mask, it's really good. But I wanted to try the 6-piece, so that's mainly what I did, right? But we can talk a bit more about that later. Another health mod here as well. Knee pads with health, firearms, burn, disrupt, shock, nothing new here, right? I have first aid, self heal, and I did play with both, but if you're playing solo, I would suggest playing with the pulse. However, actually playing with a booster shot feels kinda okay with this build, because you need to kill people fast, and I mean booster shot will give you more damage. However, you will get pulse, right, or precision, so that's that trade-off. Looking at the backpack, firearms, health, nothing new here. More health mods, first aid, self-heal mods as well. And the gloves, pretty bad optimized. Like, it wasn't fully optimized when I played this build, but it still works. Crit chance, crit damage, SMG damage, nothing new there. Crit chance on the holster. If I would play AR with this build though, I would, yeah, obviously go AR damage on the gloves, and I would definitely go crit chance mods everywhere and not go health, right? Because if you play AR, you have a way lower crit chance, so I would rather go the crit chance. I just think it's kind of useless to go more than 47.5% crit chance, because if you pulse them or hit them with precision, you're gonna get capped anyway, right? Looking at the skills, using a support station with Immunizer, still really good. And second skill, either first aid booster shot, right? Or up conceal pulse. Personal preference, like maybe actually I think booster is better in this case just because you get more damage, but for survivability and playing solo, like scrambler is always good, right? Talents, critical save, on the move, precision, nothing new there. Adrenaline, if there's a lot of pred, definitely use adrenaline. If there's not many pred and you feel like, yeah, it's not, like pred is not a problem for you, then use strike back instead, right? I guess we can check my sawed off. I mean, you should be familiar with this. Sustained predatory, determined to swap to when you kill people on the floor. And yeah, if I would play AR, I guess talents wise I would go probably something, if I play solo I would go responsive, unforgiving, competent, deadly, probably something like that. Maybe have vicious instead of deadly. It depends on the scenario, but something like that, right? And looking at if I would play 5-piece, which is probably the best way to play this build, but for the most fun 6-piece for sure. 5-piece, probably go around the same stats here, just put the electronics to firearms, 5k stam. I would use a vigorous in group, and as I said earlier, like a refreshed or tenacious mask, right? If we look at our stats in the character sheet here, we have 47.5% crit chance, 116 crit damage. Guess we have deadly, right? Yeah, I think I definitely swap out. Yeah, definitely swap out actually deadly for unforgiving, like, or crit damage, it's a bit too high. So pretty sure I would go unforgiving there. Nothing else is really too interesting here. HP 317k, right? Maybe you learned something actually. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video and see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do like my content and want to support financially, you can check out my Patreon. And if that's not enough, you can find me streaming daily on twitch.tv/widdz. Have a nice day.